Success Strategist, and I am indeed honored to be on location in beautiful Dallas, Texas to interview the dynamic, the phenomenal Marquita Broussard with Marbro Enterprises. Marquita, welcome to StarPOWERPRENEUR Success Series.
Thank you so much for having me, Angelique.
It is my pleasure. We're going to jump right in because I am so excited to learn and to hear from you today, my sister. So if you will, share with our viewers, what is your vision of success?
Well, my vision of success, first off, is being connected to whatever your path is in life. Because I feel like we're all designed to be here to do something great in life. Whether that's, anything from finding the cure to cancer to being the best teacher you can be. And in the midst of being connected, being balanced. Because you see so many times where so many people that are successful, they're making a lot of money, but it ends in suicide, it ends in overdose, because they may not necessarily be balancing their personal life as well as their professional life.
Yes.
And lastly, along with that balance, I feel like you need to be able to give back to others. Because what is it all about it for you just to keep that knowledge and finances and everything to yourself, but to give back to the next generation?
That is wonderful. So being connected, tapping into your divine assignment, knowing that you have something that the world needs that nobody else has. So when you were saying, we're all placed here to do something, that immediately is the quote that came to mind. And then finding balance. It is important for us as professional women to definitely be able to make certain that we are not a little imbalanced and lopsided on working really hard and not taking time for family or even taking time for self. So that's very important. Well, those tips for visions of success are indeed needed. So we thank you for those nuggets. Now, I want you to share with our viewers, tell us about Marbro Enterprises. What was the inspiration? And tell us about the great things that you're doing in the industry.
Absolutely. Well, Marbro Enterprises has been around for about a year and a half now. It was formed actually when I was pregnant with my daughter. Just kind of a vision that I had, because I've always been in the entertainment and marketing industry, but more so on the corporate and working for other people. So it just gets to a point where, you kind of want to be your own boss. You want to call your own shots, so to speak. So Marbro Enterprises formed, and from that, we've been moving and shaking ever since with clients, both high-end as well as your business owners.
Yes, absolutely.
So we do everything from marketing to branding, public relations, event coordinating, all that.
That's wonderful, and we need one-stop services that you were providing. I know you had some recent kind of A-list and high-tiered clients and events that have really been a part of, and would you please just kind of share with us just a little bit of what you can share as it relates to those events and then the alignment with the brands that you were working with?
Okay. Well, as far as a high-end client, most recently in January, I did some stuff with R&B singer Monica. She has an apparel out titled God's Child. So a lot of people don't know that, but I was a part of helping out with branding when she came to the Dallas area. She had a concert, and I had some of my brand ambassadors. They wore some of her items, and people loved it. They purchased it because it's good to see. It's one thing to see things on a merchandise table, but it's another thing to actually see nice-looking females. So I came up with that concept for the females to wear it, and they loved it, and they bought all the things that the females had on, and I feel like they had something to do with it.
Right.
And it went over so well that Monica actually posted it on her Instagram. So
That's
that just goes to show you that it's like, hey, this person, she obviously liked what we were doing enough to post it on her personal page.
Absolutely.
So, and then the most recent was with StarPOWERs. It's actually a youth stepping event that takes place here in Dallas. It was with Rock T from the Ricky Smiley Show. So that was great, high energy, I loved every bit of it from start to finish. DeBrat was the co-host. DJ Luke Nasty was one of the performers. And trophies were won, money was given, and this is something that he does every year, so it's exciting.
And I know it's really exciting when you're able to align like the niche, the artist, the brand, and really what their overall vision for their events are. And so being able to do your magic to make their events a success, I'm sure brings you so much gratification
Absolutely.
and satisfaction.
It does.
That is awesome. Well, how can individuals and companies get involved and kind of get on board with the great things that Marbro Enterprises is all about and doing?
Well, they can easily find me on my website at Marbro, that's spelled Marbro Enterprise.net. They can find me on Instagram at Marbro, that's capital Marbro _Enterprise, and DM me. Facebook under my name, Marquita Broussard. So any of those ways to communicate with me and connect. So if you're ready for 2017 to be bigger, to be better, if you're ready to go to the next level, reach out to Marbro Enterprise and we'll be sure to get you there.
Last but certainly not least, we cannot let you leave without sharing 3 success tips for our viewers.
Okay. Well, first off, I would say your viewers need to be bold. Be bold in whatever field you want to be in, because that's how my company was formed. A lot of people say, well, no, you shouldn't do that, or it takes about 5 years for a company to get started, and that wasn't my story. So be bold enough to get started and do whatever it is that your heart desires. In addition to being bold, having positive people around you.
Yes.
You know, whether that's a positive partner, which I'm grateful I have that, positive friends, positive family. So keeping positive people around you, because it's not going to be always easy, the road of being an entrepreneur. So you just need to know that when you have positive people around it makes it that much better.
Yes.
And lastly, always perfecting your craft. So working on constantly, because things change. The social media has changed the face of what radio is, and so just staying abreast of whatever that change is in your field, reading on it, you know,
Yes.
going to workshops, talking to mentors about it. So just making sure you're perfecting your craft.
Yes.
Those are my 3 nuggets.
Those are 3 valuable nuggets. So we want to be certain, to be bold in what we do, to be surrounded by positivity, whether it's friends, whether it's family, loved ones, and then last but not least, to always perfect your craft, hone your craft. If it's professional development that you need to get involved in, if it's personal development, but always be about honing your craft. Marquita, those indeed are dynamic success tips that we are going to take with us and move forward in bigger, brighter, and bolder ways for 2017. I want to thank you for being here with me on location, our very first one for our 2nd season, and we are thrilled to have you, by the way, a Shreveport native. And so we're so happy to have hometown in town as we're here in Dallas to be a part of this interview process. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and we look forward to bigger and brighter things with Marbro Enterprises. Thank you for joining us for this episode of the StarPOWERPRENEUR Success Series, and until next time, here's to your shining success.
With Marbro Enterprise, I'm getting the chance to work with some amazing people, one of which is Heather Hightower. She's a luxury shoe designer out of Miami. We're working on her pop-up shop for the summertime in Atlanta. We're going to have a fashion show, glasses to check out for the summertime, shoes for the fashionista, so be sure to check her out, as well as Jaime Martinez. He has 2 sizzling books for the summer, one of which is Cochina, the other is Mojito. So we're just doing some great things this year, and we're loving every moment of it.